Dear viewers, welcome to A Talk with Becky podcast, and I am your host. You know the drill, Becky Williams. Today on our topic, we'll be talking about sex. That's so much, right? So guess who we have on our set today? Cover your ears with the blood of Jesus, because this topic is 18 plus. Make sure it is only 18 plus you have with you there. So he's no other than...
Okay, my name is Samson Ame, popularly known as Samodox Brown. That's me, as simple as that.
Welcome to our set today. Hope you're ready for this topic. I know you're always born ready, of course.
I'm born ready. However, kind of.
Okay. I have this thing I always want to ask.
Okay.
I love to ask because I love to know. The rate at which people are cheating in marriages and relationships is alarming. What could really be the problem? Why is the cheating on a high level?
Now me, you can't sit to ask the question. Okay, there are so many reasons why people cheat. So many. And I will not sit here and justify the reason why people cheat.
Yeah.
In fact, it is something not to be justifiable. It's not justifiable in any sense. However, you try as much as possible to understand what is the motive behind what they do.
Yeah.
When somebody steal or when somebody kill, they try as much as possible to first know what prompts the person to kill or to steal. So when you see people cheat, especially in marriages, it is good to listen to what they are saying. Like I said, we can't justify cheating.
At all.
It's totally off.
Yeah.
However, when you listen to what people say, it will give you a heads up of what their reason
For cheating
is. And if you read between the lines of what they are saying, it is clear that there are certain factors that contribute to the reasons why they cheat. I mean, I use the word reason here again.
In quotes.
There are so many reasons. Some people are nymphos. Some people, it is just in them to, even if you provide them heaven and earth, they will still go out and cheat. One person is not enough for them. That is the reason. But the place I want to concentrate on is the place where you hear partners saying that it is from what my partner is doing, that is the reason why I went out. I have a partner who does not do this for me, who does not do that for me. For this reason, I couldn't bear. I don't know when I fell into this. So when you begin to look and then you speak with the partner, you find out the missing line. The missing line there is lack of communication.
Okay.
Of what you want your partner to do for you. For example, you have a partner who loves head, what we call head these days, like, cunnilingus, and
is that oral sex?
The oral sex.
Okay.
And your partner is not someone who sees it. In fact, some traditions see it as a taboo. So for this reason, your partner stays off in doing this thing for you. And this is what you like doing. Yeah. Now, for the fact that both of you have not communicated on your own sexual fantasies and needs, at the end of the day, even when this person does whatever he's doing with you, you don't see the need to appreciate the person.
Okay.
You get. Now, I have had a series of people talk about, in fact, just recently, I heard someone talking, yes, I have him as my boyfriend, but I still have the second person. And I asked the reason, why do you have two persons?
Yeah.
Say, this one is a traditional man. I don't want to call the tribe. He's a traditional man. But this other person goes down on me so much. So for this reason, I keep this one.
To
to satisfy
satisfy.
my sexual urge.
Okay.
You get so,
Yeah.
and then discover that the question I asked, have you discussed this with this person? He said no. So you've not discussed it, and you feel this person cannot do these things for you. And the next thing you hear is that from based on the place he's coming from, his perception, the culture, and the rest of them, I see that he's not going to do this. So there's no need asking. So the only thing I can do is to go elsewhere and get that satisfaction. So I've seen that lack of communication has caused a lot of problem in marriages. And when we talk of lack of communication, we're not just talking about the place of not meeting also the needs. It's also another area of it is the place where your partner is communicating something to you of importance, but you are not paying attention to it.
Okay.
For example, I don't like rough sex. You hit me hard, you come hard on me, and even when I tell you go slowly, you find it hard to do that.
Okay.
For this reason, the partners want to stay away from you. Each time you ask, can we go down together? This partner is staying away from you. The reason being that the way you approach sex is not the way she or he wants to, especially the lady wants that this thing to
Sex,
be.
yeah.
So you see them pulling off from you, starving their partner. For example, the lady does not like rough sex, hardcore sex. And at the end of the day, you see the guy, that is the only kind of sex he wants to have with the lady. And this lady, now when it is time for the guy, the husband or the boyfriend to come around and do his due, you find out that the lady starts staying away.
Okay.
Over time, when there's that rejection or that separation, you see the guy going to find someone who has such capacity
to match his energy. Okay.
And at the end of the day, you hear, my husband is cheating, my wife is cheating.
Okay.
So this is the reason why I said it is not justifiable in any sense. However, when you read between the lines, you understand certain reasons why certain things are done. So you see this particular area, you see people who write on social media, example, hide my identity. My husband loves sex so much. He wants to have sex in the morning. He wants to have sex in the afternoon. He wants to have sex in the evening. If I'm in the bedroom, my husband wants to have sex. If I'm feeding, my husband wants to have sex. If I'm doing whatever, my husband just wants to do this. And I'm not that kind of person. And after a while, you hear, I just noticed that he has stopped. He stopped disturbing me for sex. He stopped.
Because he's now outside.
Peradventure, you had gone outside to meet someone to satisfy that sexual urge that both of you would have curtailed by communicating with each other what this thing needs to be.
Okay.
Where this communication comes in is when you begin to talk to the partner. I don't like this thing per se, or can we come to an agreement? I know you love sex. I'm not that kind of a freak. Can we look at a particular time?
You know she loves sex. The person loves sex. Please, easy on me.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is, the guy loves sex. Your partner now. The guy loves sex. I'm not talking about you. The guy loves sex. Yeah. But the partner does not. Why don't you come to have a communication with him, have a heart-to-heart discussion with him and say, I know this thing. In fact, your energy is, your libido, your energy is so high, and I cannot match you to the point at which you are going. However, I also want to satisfy your needs.
Okay.
But I don't have this strength that you have. Can we come to a compromise? Can we come to how many times should we do this in a week? Instead of you batching me anywhere you see me. Morning, afternoon, night, bedroom, kitchen,
veranda,
toilet, veranda, coming from the church, in the car, and the rest of them. What can we do that can help you and I, at least a moderate point where I can meet your strength? you can meet mine, and both of us are okay. But you now discover that they don't discuss these things. So this lady also is trying to also pass the message to the guy. I am not that kind of person, and the guy is not understanding. Either the guy also calls the lady and say, okay, I understand something, you are not this kind of a lady. I don't know why I'm always using the part of the lady, because there are also ladies whose libido
Very
is
high.
very high, and that of their husband is
Low.
is very low. So
Yeah.
you come, the partner that is involved, you come and you discuss this issue. You talk to the person on this particular ground. If you talk, I want to believe there's going to be a place where both of you can understand each other,
Okay.
and then begin to put things in order. For example, just like I said, morning, afternoon, night, bedroom, toilet, kitchen, office, everywhere you want to do this thing. Can we come and know how many times a week
Okay.
we'll have this thing? What and what do you? Let's iron things out. Let me get your own perspective towards this thing, and also try to understand me in this particular regard. If both of you can do this, I want to believe one way or the other, somehow,
It will
there's going to
reduce-
be. You still feel no come out a shower for person. Yeah, person will be a shower.
But at least it will
However,
reduce it a
yes,
little.
however, you will see the thing that this particular case where you now begin to go out to see another partner reduces.
Yeah.
You get. There are people that are stressed out. They come back, I'm stressed out. But you, even though you are stressed out, this is still your power. This is still what you feel you can do. On this particular point, you talk it out, and then you understand each other. So
Okay.
there are so many reasons why a lot of people cheat. I don't want to go there.
Stress
But
sheets.
yes, situation. But I just want to talk about the place where a lot of people, especially those who are married, have not come to the place where they have good dialogue with each other, in the place of communication, where they iron certain things out. And for those who are coming into a relationship for the first time, it's not something to shy away from. Talk about it. Talk about it. What are your sexual fantasies? I will not have a sexual fantasy where, let me not use the word where someone have a sexual fantasy that it is against your own perception. For example, there are so many men these days who are introducing some kind of things in their marriage. Tell their wife, I want to have anal sex with you. It is not your place. Discuss it. Be open. If both parties, no, I can't do this thing, I end the relationship there. That's okay, let's see as it goes. No, it doesn't make any sense. I think that's one of the reasons why people
Cheat.
are cheating in
Okay.
marriages.
So okay, I also want to ask another question. I happen to have lots of male friends, and they're always free discussing things with me. Now there's this particular thing they like talking about, especially when it comes to women. They'll be like, this woman, let me use their term. This woman, she dey sabi pour water, and like, which one is pouring water again and all of that. Say she squirts. Before now, I don't used to know. I've not heard the word squirting till I met this particular set of guys that talked about it. So I really want you to elaborate on this squirting thing. Like, why is it that some men love squirters?
Okay. How will I put this one now? Some men, it is based on pornography.
Okay.
The kind of things they've watched, kind of things they'll now put in their mind. You get. So this is one of the reasons why some people look forward to seeing a woman squirt when they are having intercourse with the person. However, men should understand that I'll speak it in two aspects.
Okay.
The first aspect is that not all ladies squirt. And the second aspect is that for a lady to squirt, the man also needs to know what to do.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So you can't look for a lady who squirts without you knowing what to do, you need to be a professional in your game. As a guy too, what causes the squatting that we're talking about is the rise in the clitoris of the lady, and it is by the friction, the sensual and sexual friction you apply on the clit. After a while, it carries moisture, and at the end of the day, it comes forward. But you need to know what to do. Not all ladies get orgasm by penetration.
Okay.
There are some ladies you need serious foreplay before you see them having orgasm. In fact, this is the reason why you hear a lot of people say they've taught themselves how to give themselves orgasm by knowing what to do, touching themselves and the rest of them. I'm talking of masturbation now, which for me is off. However, this finding of what to do is what has actually opened that door to letting them understand there are certain things I need to do to get this thing out. So if you, as a guy, you're looking out for a lady who squirts, you may find from now to eternity, and you may not get it.
Okay.
So you need to understand that every human body is different. There are people that don't need to have sex for so long. Immediately you penetrate or you thrust 1-2 times, they are out.
Okay.
In fact, it is believed that a lot of people say drink a lot of water as the lady, take pineapple so that the water will come, will make you come out and rest of them. No, you don't need water. It's not everybody that needs water before you squirt. It's knowing how to play with the vulva, the clitoris, the labia of a woman's body. If you know how to do this, over time, you begin to see that the lady may experience, in fact, will experience this thing called squirt that a lot of people are talking about. But you find out that only few ladies go and ask. A lot of people who have had sex for a long period of time have not even experienced it for once. Yes. There are a lot of people who have had sex for so many times and they've not even experienced squatting for once. So it's also the uniqueness of the person's body and the partner who is engaging that particular person at that particular time. There are people who are good at using their fingers. There are people who are good at using their tongues. There are people who are good at giving oral, the oral sex and the rest of them, allowing these things to come forward. So, like I said, it all depends on the anatomy of the lady and knowing what to do. Some people get their squatting through thrusting. You thrust a little and everywhere don't burst. Yeah. And there are people that you need oral sex. You thrust from, if you like, thrust harder on them. You will not experience such the squats they were talking about here. Yeah. They are very good at their fingers, using their fingers, knowing where to touch in a woman's body, the labia, the clitoris, the vulva, and the rest of them. Going even closer down to the urethra and all. With all of this, can also make a woman explode when it comes to squirting. Okay. Yeah. The tongue, for those who use their tongue, knows what to do. If you are in the social space, you hear a lot of people saying, I do not want to justify this. It's not a justification because to me, personally, I do not support it. Okay. But you hear a lot of people saying that lady to lady experience more orgasm. So this is because one way or the other, they've learned on what to do on their partner. Yeah. On their partner. So if guys who are looking forward to having a lady squirt, as they say, everywhere water don't full, they need to also learn what to do. They need to also learn how to touch the lady. How is her response? Take note. There are some for ladies. The arousal of a lady's body is different from a man. A man can be sleeping and then just touching his nipple is out. It's hard already.
Yeah.
You can't just start sex with a lady that way. You need to put her in the mood.
Yeah. Put her
Let
through
her
the
flow.
process. Yeah.
Put her through the process with time, and also observe her body, the body movements, because she's not going to tell you everything. Not everything comes out through words. What you are doing on her body, you see the movement of her body. What is going on? For example, you are touching her nipple. How is her body responding to that? You go down to touch her clit. How is her body responding to that? And if the body is responding at that particular time, do you just, because you see some men who just jump, touch this, touch that one, touch here, touch there. Meanwhile, where you are supposed to concentrate, where I started bringing out the putting the lady in the mood, now move out. You are going to take another time building that process again. You have aroused the lady to a point where her body is shaking and everything is happening to her, and then you drop.
Okay.
You are taking back the process. Yeah. So if you understand what to do at a particular time and don't stop, especially also the lady can bear, you can experience the squatting we are talking about.
Okay. Then apart from squatting, okay, before I ask my next question, what if this lady pees and says squatting? Like,
okay, there's a thin line between squirt and pee.
Okay.
Both of them are still water. Water still they come outside.
Oh, water.
Yes, you get. Yeah. But I think from what I read, squirt mostly come with certain, I think it's glucose per se, and urine hardly have such content. Okay. You get. Now, urine carries nitrogen. For those who have experienced squatting and the rest of them, you wet the bed and all. If it is urine, pee here now, and after a while, you see that the entire room will be smelling of pee, of nitrogen, the content in the pee. You get. Well, someone who squats, you don't experience that urine smell.
It's odorless.
Yes, you don't experience it in it. So that is where the difference is. So you can't say that squatting is peeing. Why some people, yes, there are people also who do pee, however, because of the pressure that comes on their body, on their clit. But the thin line is just a thin line. But I want to make you understand that squatting is totally different from what's it called? Urine. Yes.
Now, there is also the ones that they call creamers. Like if you don't squirt, you're a creamer. Like, I want to know what's the difference.
Creamer is just whitish. How will I put it now? Moisture substance that comes out from a woman's body.
Okay.
Some come and it comes thick. Some become so thick that you see it white and sticky. Thick, odorless also, because it is normal. Okay. And it also comes along with is she ovulating at that particular time? Okay. What is her body period at that particular time? So is she wet when you are is she in the mood for sex? Because most of the people who do they say from findings, you find out that people who ovulate most time are so engrossed even before they meet the person. Their body structure and all is waiting for this thing. So when it comes automatically, it's you release such whitish content. Yeah. I may not be getting this totally right, but it's also, you need to understand that it comes also with the ovulating period at that particular time of a woman and all. So there's difference between squirts and creaming.
Cream. Okay.
You can apply this, and then a woman is full in every area. You can't say because a woman is not squirting does not mean that she cannot experience some cream. I think that is where the difference is. The thing about this is not whether a woman should squirt or a woman should cream. The thing is, when both of you meet, sex is about fulfilling the desire, meeting the sexual satisfaction of your partner.
Yeah.
Are you meeting the sexual satisfaction of your partner? Because you may be meeting the lady's satisfaction and say this one need even squirt, and for you have not done anything. No, but when you are engaging in sex, for those who are married, you should know that you keep yours aside for the satisfaction of your partner. If you can create that satisfaction for your partner also meets yours. That is what sex should be. That is what this thing should be. It's not about finding whether this one squirts, whether this one. If it is there naturally, it comes out. And if, like I said, if you are good at what you are doing, you will experience these things. You experience this thing, yeah.
So this will lead me to ask, so why do some women squirt and some don't?
I'm not a professional in this regard. I can't say, but I think it's based on the body of
The woman.
the woman. I think it's based on the body of the woman. Like I said again, that the person you're meeting is not squatting. Does not mean that you are not doing what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
Especially if you're meeting the desire of your partner.
Now, another important question I want to ask. Okay, let me not generalize it. Some men now, they don't know the word foreplay again. Once they meet a woman, off pants, off bra, let's get straight to business. They don't involve in foreplay. Like, what's the reason? Why do men jump into sex without foreplay?
Hook up, don't spoil everybody.
Oh, so this is the effect of hook up.
Hook up, don't spoil everybody. I'm just on the lighter note anyway.
Okay.
I think you pay somebody, but more just go down sharp and do this thing, and the rest of them. However, I think a lot of people don't understand that. Like I said, I still want to use the word sexual satisfaction of your partner. The anatomy of a man is different from that of a woman when it comes to sex. A man may not be thinking sex at all. At all. He may just be sleeping. His mind is cool. Every place is cool. He's not thinking of it. Just flash a picture. His body is aroused. His body is aroused. And then before you know, he's thinking of what to do with you.
Yeah.
But that of a woman, you need to take her through
the process.
Build her body up, and then make her understand. So when women say that men rush, is that most of these men have come through over time with this kind of lifestyle.
Okay.
You just rush, you do whatever you want to do,
sharp.
you are out. But that is even the first time. In fact, you just awoken the body of the lady. In fact, research has shown that most ladies, it is from the second round that their body is into what they are doing. They're active. So if you really want to put the woman, foreplay, oral sex, put her in the mood, and then at the end of the day, you get this thing. But a lot of guys now is, again, those guys also who, when at the first time where they meet this girl, by the time I start to do this one, the girl will say she know they do again. I better make her quickly do what I want to make her before she change mind. You hear some guys say, you hear some guys saying, the lady rather talking about where's the condom? Go and bring the condom. When they rush to bring it, I know they do it again. So most guys just want to
straight to the point,
achieve this thing before this person change their mind. If that person is your partner, if this person is your partner, I think you need to first and foremost understand that you need to take her through a process. The foreplay. Understand what she's saying. And both of you communicate at that particular time. Okay. What do you want? Tell me what you want me to do.
Okay.
What you want me to do. When you do this, at the end of the day, it will help you. It will help the lady and also help the man. I think the thing now that can help men is sexual orientation, knowing that you don't just jump on a lady. You take her through the process and see that she is also in the mood before you go forward with having anything you want to do with her.
Okay. Now, if you are in the mood, this is another question. If you are in the mood to have sex and your partner is not in the mood for sex, what would you do to put that your partner in that mood?
Okay, not all the time that you're in the mood that your partner wants to be in the mood. Some people are stressed.
Okay.
Some people are stressed. It's not the time where you start nagging. I come to you today, you know what answer me. When I roll come meet you, you know this. When I do this one. No, 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 no. Sometimes let's be empathetic. What is this person going through? Let me speak for the guys, and then before I go to the ladies. For the guys, he has so much bills to pay. In fact, research has shown that when a man is psychologically stressed, his libido is low.
Okay.
His libido is low. He's thinking of how to pay the rent, at the same time thinking of how to pay the school fees. In Africa here, where we carry both our responsibility and the responsibility of our extended family, your mother just swallow shovel, and you need to find a way to take that shovel out.
Out of
At
her
the same
stomach.
time, they just inserted armor on your brother's head, and the rest of them, one of your brother needs to come out from the police station. Your boss is threatening, and all of this mental stress you
Can
bring
weigh you
home
down.
weighs you down. You are thinking of how to meet all these needs that are not piling up and waiting for one to be solved. They are all coming together, and you are coming at that particular time asking. It may turn you down
Yeah.
because mentally is out. Is out. So what do? You need to first and foremost be empathetic with that particular person. No, the same way also to a guy, to a woman. The lady is out, she's stressed. Maybe she took the children out all through the day. She has done all the work, tired from work and the rest of them. She comes back and you just want to jump on her, and she's telling you, why don't you put that aside? Be sacrificial, put that aside, and then get to understand what is going on. What is the problem? Okay, I think my boss is threatening me with my job. What is that thing that you think you are not doing right? Conversations like this may solve mentally the problem before you now come forward to meet this particular person. You need to know why the person is feeling that way. What is the, how will I put it now? Why are you not engaging with me? If you understand the person, especially coming from the mental side of it, and then and sometimes it is not all the time where you prefer solution to the problem.
Yeah.
Just by listening to the person can also be a solution. You may, okay, I'm owing someone 800 million, and this thing is weighing me down, and you want to engage me in sex, and then I come to talk to you. I'm owing somebody, and they are coming after me. By listening to me alone, ease off the stress I'm carrying. And two, now preferring solution to these problems. What do we do? Who can we meet? Okay, can we talk to this person to receive this particular amount of money before we find out? You are preferring solution. Over time, when this person's mental state is calm, they can also come back and engage with you. For that of women, I think this question comes more with women. They are not in the mood. They are not in the mood. Their partner is in the mood. The man should be empathetic, sacrificial, get to understand. Is it that she's carrying so many domestic load in the house, and you're not helping out in any particular area? Okay, baby, I'm going to help you with the chores. I'm going to help you with the dish. Or washing the dish. I'm going to help you take the children to school, and the rest of them. Before you know, the lady say, thank you very much. I think I appreciate this thing because it's taking a whole toll on me. So if this happens, you now begin to see that your partner want to have I should use the word fellowship. The partner want to have fellowship with you. I think, yeah.
Okay. Now I want to ask, how can a man satisfy his woman sexually, like give her that sexual pleasure? And how can a woman, I know you're not a woman, but you're married and you have a wife. From your discussion earlier, communication, I believe you practice what you teach. So definitely there's a communication there, and your wife will tell you this. So how can a woman also satisfy a man? How can a woman give a man sexual pleasure?
Okay, our body contains several nerves that arouses us.
Okay.
Different places placed in our body: the ear, the neck, the nipples, the navel, the vulva, the labia, the clitoris, the bum bum, the back, the words speaking into the ears of your partner, the soft tones, and all. There are so many nerves in someone's body. This now takes us back to the first question you asked, where people just rush into into sex. Now, I will say this, that for you to attain sexual pleasure, you must know the difference between pain and pleasure.
Okay.
Because some people give pain in place of
Pleasure.
pleasure, and they think they are doing something. You are, you are, you see some people touching the nipple of their partner,
Okay.
and then you'll be pinching the nipple. You pinch. While you are pinching, you are giving. It's supposed to be pleasure for this person, something that is supposed to arouse her body, but that is repelling. It repels such thing you are doing. So you need to understand that you don't mix pain
It's
and pleasure
Yeah.
together. The reason why some people don't achieve this particular thing is that they don't know certain things that they need to do. If you are open with your partner will, that's why I use the word communication. If you are open with your partner will tell you, no, they bite my nipple. No, they bite me, because you are biting and you are giving me pain. When you are done, the entire place is so hurting and this person cannot sleep.
You have so.
So tomorrow you are coming, the person will run away. So you need to know what to do. They need to be good kiss. There are people that their sexual pleasure comes from kissing. Good kissers. In fact, some people will tell you, if you don't kiss me, you can't wake my body. There are some people that tell you, if you don't suck my nipple, you can't wake my body. I'm being raw here because I'm talking of marriage. We're talking of marriage here right now.
Sure.
Now, there are people that until you engage me, while you are doing this, you are assuring me during this during our sexual activity, you are assuring me. So if you do these things, you may likely be giving sexual pleasure to your partner. For that of men, you hold his manhood and then you are pinching. When you are supposed to be giving some soft touch, you pinch. For those who do oral sex, your teeth, you're supposed to be giving BJ, and your teeth is giving the person is feeling this and is trying to push you away.